Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Saturday, July 26, 2025. I hope you're having a great day. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I've been involved in the work from home space for 19 years now, and I've been working full-time for myself since 2018, and it's my true passion to help other people generate mailbox money using social media and direct mail marketing. So I thought I would just do a quick video and talk to you about the hard truth about success and what most people don't tell you. Okay, most people, they're just out there trying to make a sale, make a quick buck, and I like to provide value in my videos and tell you the truth, and based on my experience over these last 19 years. But the truth is that most people, they have the big dreams. They fantasize about driving around in a Ferrari or a Lamborghini and having that big mansion up on the hill and all of that stuff. But for some reason, they don't want the work that comes along with it, right? I mean, I've talked about this in my videos before, other videos before. You look at people like Elon Musk or Mark Cuban or any big business mogul, and Jeff Bezos is a good example, and you only see what is the result of their hard work. You rarely ever see or hear about what it is they went through to get to where they are, unless you're into reading books like I am or watching documentaries about these people. You never hear about the hardships and the struggles that they went through to get to where they are. You're just seeing the results, on TV or the internet. When they buy a big yacht or a big mansion or whatever it is, that's all that you see. And the truth of it is that it's great to have big dreams and goals, but they don't manifest by themselves. You can't just pray every night that you're going to be successful. You have to put in the work. You have to show up every day. And you have to take massive action and stay consistent. And that's the secret formula. You can't wait for the perfect time to start building your business, because there's no such thing as the perfect time to start. You got to start now. And I always use the, planting seeds. Like every time you mail out letters, look, I got another stat going to the post office today. Every time you mail out letters, or postcards or flyers, or any time that you send out an email online, those are little seeds. You got to look at those as little seeds that you're planting, right? And you're not going to plant a seed and have a tree mature overnight, right? It takes time. But each of those seeds that you plant could potentially grow into a sale, right? Over time. And that's how you have to have that mindset, the long-term business growth mindset. Understand that you're not going to get rich overnight, and it's going to take a while to build up an empire, but it's possible. And the reason that so few people ever achieve their goals is because most people don't take any action. It's the same reason why only 2% of people in the online marketing world ever make any money. It's because those 2% are the only ones that do the work. 98% of people, they're not doing any work. They join a program, they think they're going to get rich overnight, and then they quit and give up on themselves because they don't get that instant gratification. People think that just because they spend $500 or $1,000 or $10,000 on an opportunity, that they're just going to go and start making money overnight. And that's not how it works. You got to treat your opportunity like a business. And when you treat it like a business, you get business pay. When you treat it like a hobby, you get hobby pay. And when you treat it like most people do, 98% of people who join these opportunities, you don't do anything with them, you're not going to get any results. So the truth about success is that it can be very, unless you're super passionate like I am about it, it gets boring. It can be boring. You're doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, whether you want to do it or not. That's what success is, right? And there's a lot of people that are successful in things that they're really not too passionate about, but they're willing to show up every day and do the same things over and over and over and over again to get the results that they want, to achieve their goals that they have set for themselves. So it can be very boring at times when you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, right? You're going to lose people that are close to you. It's just part of the game. You know, especially when you start becoming successful. For some reason, people, especially people who are close to you, not only will they give you their 2 cents, they'll give you their opinions. You know, oh, don't waste your money on those pyramid schemes. Why do you want to start your own business? Just go and get a job. They're going to give a lot of people, okay, and this has been my experience too with close family members. They mean well and they love you and they care about you, but they give you their 2 cents on things that they really don't know what they're talking about. All right, they usually come from people who aren't overly successful. They're certainly not doing really anything to better their own lives and their own situations that they're in. And they want to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. All right? Well, listen to this. You've got to tell those people that you're going to do it no matter what, and you're going to be successful at it. And if they're really negative people, you just want to cut them out of your life completely. And it doesn't mean, you know, don't talk to them ever again. But when it comes to the business side of stuff, you don't need to be telling them whatever it is you're doing. You know? Because those are the dream killers, right? If they're negative to you all the time because they're not happy in their own life, you stay away from them, right? They just like drama and negativity, and they don't want to see anybody, especially people who are close to them, have any type of success because they don't want to be left behind. I've seen it happen firsthand. Okay, when you start having success, you will lose people who are close to you. And it doesn't mean you're never going to talk to them again or have, you know, it just means that you might not be as close to them because they're not going to want you to be, they don't want you to become successful because they're not happy with where they're at in their life. And they don't want to see people who they're close to and who they love have success. It's just a weird mental thing. All right, I'm telling you the truth. But no matter what, if you have big dreams and you have big goals and you want to be successful, you have to step outside of the comfort zone, do things that you typically wouldn't do, right? You got to get out to you might be a little fearful of doing something like I was with making live videos. And you just have to do it. You have to suck it up and do it. And live outside of your comfort zone because that's where all success lives. And when you can start doing that, getting out of your comfort zone and showing up every day and stop jumping from program to program to program and take massive action and stay consistent, there is no doubt in my mind that you will be successful. All right, and I can't guarantee you that you'll have any success or make any money if you join any of my programs simply because it's all based on your work ethic, and most people, they don't have a very good work ethic. Right? That's just the truth of it. But the sky's the limit. I mean, the only thing holding you back with achieving the goals and things that you have set in your life, the dreams and goals that you have, the only thing holding you back is yourself. People point the finger at everybody else, but it boils down to you. And what are you doing to change your life? What are you doing to achieve your goals? What are you doing with your 4 or 5 extra hours you have every day that you're watching Netflix and scrolling on your phone? What are you doing with that time? Are you doing income producing activities, or are you doing things that will never make you any money? And they're just taking up time that you'll never get back. So success equals action, consistency, and time. Right? It takes time. You're not going to build an empire overnight. But if you start now and you show up every day and you do small income producing tasks every single day, create a piece of content for Facebook and YouTube or whatever other social media platform you're on, and put together letters, right? Send out letters, postcards or flyers, and you do that every day, just a little bit. It doesn't have to take you very long at all. Over time, that compounds and you'll start having success. It's almost impossible not to. The people that don't have success are the ones that don't stick with it long enough. Okay? So that's the hard truth about success. You're not going to get rich overnight unless you hit the lottery. It's a long-term business growth plan. You have to understand that. And you have to show up. It's not going to do, the work's not going to do the work by itself. You have to show up every day. And when I say every day, I mean every day. You know, you're not going to feel motivated all the time. You have to show up anyway. There's times I don't feel like doing a video, but I show up anyway and I do a video because I know that I'm providing value for other people. And by me doing that, I'm going to get a return on that, right? Every time that you upload a video, that video it's a piece of online real estate. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be working for you around the clock for as long as it's online, right? That's why I use YouTube. All these videos that I do, people view them every single day. I make sales on businesses that I'm a part of that I don't even talk about anymore because of videos I did 2 or 3 years ago. So you have to show up every day, take massive action, and stay consistent, okay? And anybody can do this. You can do it. So I hope you found value in this video. If you did, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. And if you're looking for opportunities, you can join my newsletter. I have some coaching services. You can go over to joinruss.com and check all that out. There'll be a link below in the description and comments. All right, joinruss.com. But I appreciate each and every one of you. That's going to be it for this video. I certainly look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.